All right, so it took 7 seasons, but Black Mirror has finally incorporated the Mandela effect. I don't know of any other shows where they really bring in the Mandela effect, but I will discuss this little episode. So sorry about any spoilers. It's going to happen, but I'm not going to go into depth. So you can still watch it. It's not going to give away too much. The villain here is this lady in the image, and the victim of this episode is this person here. She is being, I guess, trolled by the Mandela effect. And just to give you an example, and that other person is the one who's driving it. She's like a computer genius who is tying in, she's a computer genius. That's the backstory. And geek as a kid, picked on as a kid, and she's figured out how to use quantum computers to change reality. That's essentially what she's doing. So probably going to get in trouble for playing this clip. Let's see if I can get away with it.
Oh, I love Morley's.
Oh, well, if we're talking fast food chicken, the absolute winner for me is Bernie's.
Bernie's?
Yeah, Bernie's chicken. They used to have branches everywhere until they went bust. Whoever Bernie was, he was shit with money.
Okay, so instead of like Berenstain Bears and Berenstain Bears, they're doing this Bernie's.
It was Barney's.
Say again?
Barney's Chicken, the chicken chain. It was Barney's with an A, not Bernie's with an E.
All right, I'm going to flip over to her since she's the one who's saying that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Bernie's. B-E-R.
B-A-R-N-I-E-S.
But Barney with an I-E at the ending. That's not how you spell Barney.
No, I think a Barney meant like an animal that lives in a barn. Like a chicken.
They live in coops.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's Barney's.
So while they're having this conversation, I couldn't help but feel a little bit of nostalgia because I've had this kind of conversation so many times with people, whether it be the Berenstain Bears or Benzomatic, the propane, Benzomatic, not Burnzomatic, Benzomatic. But in this reality, it's Burnzomatic, or the Haas avocados. All of these old conversations start coming to your mind as you're watching the episode.
It was the chain, Bernie's. They were all over South London.
Just sorry, I've got to say, I think it was Bernie's. It was like Bernie's chicken. Okay, I know for a fact that
She's
it's
getting a
Barney's.
strap on.
Yeah, Nick, because my boyfriend used to work at a Barney's and he still wears a baseball cap from there. So I see the logo every single day. So I know it is Barney's.
So, of course, the anchor memory is brought up. This is how so many of us know what once was. And this episode does bring up the Mandela effect, too. It gives, I think, the Monopoly Man as an example. That's what it's giving. But wanted to share with you yet another show that is incorporating the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is a good one to incorporate into a sci-fi. This is Black Mirror, is about futurism and all the crazy places that it could be going in the near future when it comes to AI and quantum computers and all that stuff. So I'm amazed that it took them 7 seasons to bring in the Mandela effect. But we've seen movies and entertainment bring in the Mandela effect for many years. And usually they tie it to something like CERN or quantum computers or some sort of time travel machine that has a glitch or has a, not a glitch, has a like a side effect. And that side effect is reality is going to be a little bit different because when you're time traveling, you're not just time traveling into the same timeline. There's, it's the idea of multiple timelines is, and that it's always just seems to be a very common theme. Except for, I think in the movie, The Mandela Effect, I don't think that was really suggesting multiple realities. It was just saying the whole thing is a computer program. It's all just one simulation. Regardless of what the entertainment industry likes to suggest or poke at, we here know that the Mandela effect is not just a sci-fi idea, but it is the truth of our reality. And the truth of our reality is that it's just not 100% real. It's not what we thought it was. There's no way any fixed reality that we had believed we'd grown up in could do these things. We know that it changes, and it can change at the blink of an eye, any moment. None of this is completely real. The purposes for it are not 100% clear, yet there's 1,000 different theories. But whatever it is, we're just going to keep observing, keep documenting, keep sharing. And for those of us who know that this is a construct, I don't know, at least there's some sort of connection amongst us just in the knowing. But hope you all have a great day, and God bless.